So insomnia is probably one of the most chronic of symptoms. I certainly had it for years and years. So a
Mhm,
lot of insomnia is bedtime rituals and actually
mhm,
allowing yourself to prepare to go to bed.
mhm,
I have children, I'm sure you've had children, and we had bedtime routines. So
mhm,
they got to know, they had an early tea in the evening, they played a little bit, they had a bath, they cooled down, you read them a bedtime story, you calmed them down, went to bed.
mhm,
We
mhm,
need to reteach ourselves how to go to bed. So ideally,
mhm,
you want to stop using your devices at least 90 minutes before you go to bed. You
mhm,
don't want to eat a heavy meal too
mhm,
many hours before you go to bed. Have a warm bath because actually
mhm,
having a warm bath will reduce your body temperature, especially if you're having hot flashes.
mhm,
Make sure that your bedroom is dark and take
mhm,
out anything that's flashing or bright because you're not going to sleep if you've got alarms buzzing and flashing at you. And have a nice warm drink. We do know that actually having literally a warm milk drink before bed will
mhm,
help reduce your stress levels.
mhm,
Don't listen to anything that's going to be automatic. Take up the old-fashioned book reading before you go to bed. And be like a child, because that
mhm,
process of reading
mhm,
really just switches your clock off.
mhm,
And then, of course, if you need to, you can take some supplements like melatonin is very good before you go to bed.
mhm,
Um, what's the other one? Valerian is a very good herb to take before you go to bed as well, and they will help you relax a little more into sleep. Most women that I know tend to eat too late at night, so as they fall asleep, their bodies are still trying to digest their food, and invariably they're going to wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe they
mhm,
need to go to the bathroom, or it just becomes a habit.
mhm,
So I'd say to most people, try and stay in bed, but if you're there longer than half an hour and you can't sleep, get up, but have a read of a book. Don't switch on your appliance. Don't look and see what's happening on social media because
mhm,
that's not going to get you back to sleep.
mhm,
And then if you are an early waker, get up, get dressed, go outside, obviously if it's not dark, and get some fresh air and exercise, even if you're just walking for 10 or 15 minutes, because that sets and resets your body's circadian rhythm. And we
mhm,
all live in a rhythm of 24 hours. So we need to readdress that with ourselves, and getting
mhm,
a good circadian rhythm back in order will help
mhm,
us to reestablish a good night's sleep. Some of the oils I love to recommend are lavender.
mhm,
Lavender oil is a very nice, relaxing one. Some peppermint oil can be very
mhm,
relaxing as well.
mhm,
Rosemary oil is very good to
mhm,
help you get to sleep as well. And
mhm,
generally, I tend to put it on the insides of the wrists or just on the back of their head and neck so that they can just inhale it and have that lovely sensation. If they want to, they could have a candle lit in the room before they go to bed, or you
mhm,
can get some lovely little heat sachets that you just slip
mhm,
on your pillow and they
mhm,
just release that lovely potent swell as well. I think what I really want to emphasize, a lot of people tend to feel that their lives are over when they hit menopause. And
mhm,
I am very much an advocate that that's not the case. We
mhm,
are very lucky that we are a species that gets a second chance of having an amazing life.
mhm,
Really, I think of menopause as puberty, and you get
mhm,
really irritated. You start developing breasts and hips and all the other stuff.
mhm,
Menopause is just the reverse. So puberty is
mhm,
getting us ready to live, and menopause is getting us ready. Really, the only thing it's doing is stopping us having children. Yes, our
mhm,
body has to go through that process, but we
mhm,
need to think of it as an amazing opportunity to be living healthily for a very long time. There is
mhm,
so much living to do after menopause. It should be
mhm,
a relief to get rid of it. But unfortunately, if I had my way, I would say, great, let's get on with this. Let's
mhm,
make ourselves healthy and
mhm,
well because we're going to, please God, live for
mhm,
another 30 or 40 years. We need to be
mhm,
strong and healthy. I mean, if we go back to days where there were tribes, we were
mhm,
thought of the elders. We're the
mhm.
wisdom givers. So I think we need to go back to thinking that's how it is. It's not overnight. We are just at the beginning of our second lives.